Hey guys, and thanks for checking out my video. Today we're going to do an unboxing, assembly, and we're going to go ahead and review the 9-inch desktop WEN band saw. Now the full assembly of this band saw took me roughly 9 minutes. It's extremely easy and there are only like 2 screws, a couple of bolts. Once you get the table on, you go ahead and you'll adjust using the adjustable screws and the manual. You'll adjust the actual blade so that it's centered into the top and bottom wheel and lock it all down. Make sure everything's nice and snug and you are ready to test it out. Next up, it's time to actually use the saw. I wanted to test it out on some pieces that I had CNC'd out, but they didn't go all the way through the bottom of the board you see here. So there's just a thin piece of wood all the way around, and I figured a band saw or a scroll saw would be perfect for this. Since I needed a band saw, I went ahead and added it and decided to, well, I bought it specifically for this reason. Now once you get your blade going, you get your cut started, it's pretty easy for thin wood to cut out whatever shape you're after. Here I'm doing just a simple circle and running it nice and slow to be careful. This first time through, I just wanted to make sure that it worked, honestly, and cut everything fine. And even though it's a WEN, which is normally a low price item, you can see here that it cut fine. There's still a little bit of a lip here because I didn't get really close. But you can come back and always do that stuff later, like you see me doing here. And these have to be sanded later on anyway, so this little bitty lip doesn't really matter that much. So let's see, now that I've done it once and know it can be done, if I can do it again and do it faster. In a nice, smooth, clean motion. And just get used to this saw in general. So I like this saw so far. It's doing exactly what I wanted. And it's a desktop model that I can put on my workstation when I need to and store it with other part-time tools at a later day. For a small and not industrial strength saw, it's really great for the price. I also wanted to make sure that if I did a wider cut using the fence, that I wouldn't get very much drift. Drift is normally dependent on the blade that you're using, as well as the tension on that blade for your specific bandsaw. Since we already worked out the tensioning earlier in this video, I just wanted to make sure the drift wasn't there for wood I'm going to be cutting. And as you can see, it cut a nice straight line. And I could basically glue those pieces together if I wanted to laminate it with very little sanding required. So all in all, I give this bandsaw a WEN, and I'll link it in the description.